Been playing very well as of late. So is the other forward, Toumani Camara.
Spencer's really important in creating a
drop at 4 3-point attempts per game means of 39.5 last year to around 35.5 this year. They've gone from second to 22nd in the NBA in three-pointers attempted. They touch the paint, but P.J. Washington is denied by the defense inside. Shaedon Sharpe there to contest that shot. Toumani Camara in a good groove. DeAndre Ayton, they run a lot of action so he can get some mid-range jumpers early in games. He missed one from the top of the key, but Portland, a good offensive rebounding team, already put up one shot, but Camara missed. And
that's not a good sign if he's starting with that kind of open look to start the game. He can really get it going, doesn't take much.
We've seen him score 24.25, as a matter of fact, against Dallas this year. Trailblazers played last night, and they won big in New Orleans. There's Darren on the road in New Orleans against the Pelicans. Blazers have won 4 of their last 7 games. Steal, P.J. Washington. Hand in the passing lane when Ayton tried to throw it out of the post. Dallas running. Marshall driving. Dinwiddie swings it. Washington, he gets into the paint. And that shot glances off the iron. But Lively loses his balance after securing the rebound, and the Trailblazers have the ball.
Corner.
Simons runs to the corner. Around and out on a 3.
Ought to break on that one.
That does feel like a let-off when he misses a three-pointer with that little defense around him. Oh, wow, nice play by Ayton after the wraparound pass from P.J. to Derek Lively. We're 2 minutes into the game.
Active hands for Portland so far.
Drive, pull-up, fadeaway. An average fool you about how high of a level he's capable of scoring the ball in any individual given game. Here is Dinwiddie with the step back over Ayton. Pass, Washington's corner 3. And upstairs, Sharpe grabs the rebounds. In the open court, Avdia dribbles into a crowd. Quick closeout here by Washington against Sharpe. Road record 5-15 for the Trailblazers this year, but 2-2 on this current road trip. And tonight's the rubber game of the trip. They have won so far against Milwaukee and New Orleans. They've lost to the Lakers and Pistons. Sharpe and
a whooping
yes.
On New Orleans. I mean, they were up big early on, and they look really great. They've been playing extremely well. I mean, they've had some games where they've let the rope go a little bit. But these last 4 or 5 games, they've been playing a lot harder.
Yeah, Devin, 119-100. That sounds like that was a big number. And Scoot Henderson gone into the game. Camara misses on a 3.
That was a dare defense by Spencer. I dare you to make this 3.
And it was not a good looking 3.
It was not at all.
Now it's Dinwiddie probing against Camara in the paint. Doesn't get the good roll. Clingan.
I thought Spencer got fouled on that. At least it looked like he was trying to draw the contact.
Clingan, who did not play last night, but he's playing tonight with one of their other backup bigs, Robert Williams III, out of tonight's game. Shot missed on the baseline by Sharpe. So it hasn't been a great offensive start for Portland. They're 3 for 10, but Dallas is 1 for 10 to start the game.
That's the weather.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, and it's not heating up inside. I'm sad to report. Here's a low clock situation for a Dinwiddie, for a Washington drive. Well, the Mavs doing nice.
A blessing in disguise with the way they've been with the injury bug that could have
percent for the floor in 3 games against them. Denny.
Secondary offense, transition. He's a great all-around player. Really good all-around.
On the move inside, here's Gafford. Gafford going up against Clingan. Denied by the rookie from UConn. Barr running the floor and misses on the reverse, but
yes, his team will allow them into score in the half court. But if you let these young athletic dudes get out in the open floor, signs of trouble.
Yes, sir.
Dinwiddie now in a mismatch against the big man Clingan. Help defense. He drives all the way around for Washington.
Really good rotations by Portland off the penetration by Dinwiddie.
Mavericks have missed 9 consecutive shots. Camara no good. Offensive rebound Clingan. The difference in the game, both teams are missing a lot of shots. Portland is just grabbing more offensive rebounds than the Mavericks are. Portland already 5 second chance points. Here's Grimes trying to break down the defense. Deflection up.
Gaff loves to see Portland coming, so hopefully same kind of input he's had this season as a shot.
On cue, I thought he was about to score at that point. But the drought continues from the floor. It's 10 straight misses for Dallas. Scoot Henderson Scoot Henderson, an up-and-down season, but was up last night, 13 points in the win against New Orleans. Down the game before, no points against Detroit in 19 minutes. On the move, Najee Marshall into the paint, the drought, and Marshall.
That's why to bust the drought is to get points in the paint and get to the free throw line. Obviously, Marshall can do both those things.
This is the third game back from Marshall since the suspension. Had 16 against Memphis. 7 points, 5 rebounds against the Lakers. Bad pass. Into the game, Gafford screens going really tight around that screen. 10 on the shot clock for Grimes. Another screen by Gafford. This really loosens up the defense for an open three that he...
Knowing exactly where his shots are coming from, playing with a lot of confidence.
Sharp staying out there with 2 fouls. Off target on a jumper. Donovan Clingan with an offensive rebound. Don't like the start of this game on the glass for Dallas. Scoot Henderson, he misses on a 3. And it's a 2-and-done trip down the floor with both of the misses.
Oh,
from Portland. And Grimes showing off the tight handles. Doesn't finish inside. And then Gafford to a head last year on the Western Cup player. Clearly there was successful challenge. Gafford shoots free throws.
It's a pretty smart challenge by Jay Kidd, understanding the rule and knowing that that would be the outcome.
Indeed.
The Mavericks have benefited from that rule, I would say probably 3, 4, 5 times this year.
Boy, in the Memphis game with the big comeback, it was huge.
Jaren Jackson and Derek Lively were involved in that particular play. To a great shot, something Jay Kidd brought up. And anytime Grimes has a chance to put one up, it's a great shot, Devin.
Yeah, Hardy made a very unselfish play, giving up a good one for a great one for that corner 3.
So it's 2 made threes in the game for Grimes. It's Banton attacking the basket on 3 straight possessions for Portland, converting once. Here's an offensive rebound.
Portland not shooting a great percentage, but getting second opportunities and giving Simons wide open threes.
8 second chance points already. Portland's 4th in the league at nearly 16 a game on average. Too strong on the bank shot attempt by Marshall.
Shoot the 3, big fella.
Clingan will shoot 3s, and he hits these.
I'll have to say, his shot does look good.
Yes.
Look good.
It looks good.
You talk about kicking down the doors of Valhalla. Nobody saw that coming, and bam, there he is.
There's a back cut by Hardy. Gafford looking for him, stolen by Scoot Henderson. Chase down, block, Gafford. The sprained ankle is it. And Dallas has it down by 8. Lively's back in. Olivier Maxence-Prosper's come into the game. And bisecting the lane on the drive is Jaden Hardy for a hoop.
It's been really good.
Just needed time from that injury. You got a high ankle sprain. It's going to take a little bit of time to find that rhythm, but he's got it now.
Something tells me we'll have more coming up soon on his last 6 games to go, but knocks down none of their outside shots. Second 3 of the game for Henderson. A drive and the C part. Dallas started out 1 for 12. They've made 5 of their last 8. Handoff to Simons from 8. Over to Banton and Henderson.
Had a bunch of looks, too, as Devin pointed out. Those offensive rebounds have led to more 3-point looks.
This is 4 straight made 3s, I think, for Portland. Feels like it. Grimes on the turnaround. Ayton with the rebound. Henderson to Banton, slams on the brakes. Opts to put it down. Pull up, no good.
Game on. He's feeling it, yeah.
Here's another drive by Hardy. And the runner is good for Jaden. A single-digit deficit going into the second quarter. Simons got it away, but shoots it. COVID-19 pandemic. This is the 18th time there's been a Siege for Soldiers game at American Airlines Center. The Mavericks have won 15 of the previous 17.
And Devin's been involved in some big wins.
Oh, DeAndre.
Obviously, this felt like such an honor to be able to play this game and entertain these soldiers. It's always a blessing, and obviously we try to win these games as much as possible.
Klay Thompson back in for the Mavs. He shoots over Denny Avdia. Knocks down.
Honestly, I think it's going every time I release his hands.
Yeah.
That's how good of a shooter he is.
Shaedon Sharpe is back in. Ambitious attempt on that runner from just below the elbow. Omax caught it on the move. He floors it and finds Hardy. 3-ball corner.
Yeah.
People can understand what he's been dealing with trying to get back into the mix.
He missed 7 games due to that injury. Denny Avdia. Back shoulder fade to DeAndre Ayton. Cut by Avdia.
What a beast.
Both Dallas centers have had big swats tonight. A deflection, but it went right back to Dinwiddie. Sidestepping a closeout. 1-3 missed by Clay. Offensive rebound, Omax. Outside Hardy. In and out. Clay with the offensive rebound. Hardy again. Hardy nails it. And Tuesday night, a great example of that. That is a very crafty drive by Shaden Sharp.
Determined. Hardy, when in doubt, when you don't want to turn it over, just shoot it.
Yeah.
Just shoot it.
That's how you avoid turnovers.
Exactly.
And I think sometimes, oh, that's a nice feed.
Omax lost his balance. Got it into that guy's hands again. Hardy drives, finds Omax. Way up. Not in. Kept alive, though, by Lively. And Klay Thompson has it. Mavs trail by 4. There's a paint catch.
Give him the hook.
Yeah, Lively ready to go to work.
Give him the hook.
Gave him the hook. Soft little baby hooks. He's looked really good doing that. Oh, that's a deflection by Hardy.
Get him the ball.
Comes with a lot of trust, too.
Yes, yes.
Kleba's gone into the game. Abdia slams on the brakes and hits a pull-up. So it's Kleba who went in when Lively went out. Hope everything's okay for Gafford. Screen here by Kleba. Dinwiddie against Donovan Clingan. Got it back. Clock winding down. Dallas going to have to create something here. That's a good choice, a Klay Thompson 3, but it's rebounded by Abdia on the miss.
Got a little late in the clock there before the Mavs got it going.
Abdia defended by Kleba. Clingan.
Get it out
Blocked
here.
from behind by Washington. Jada with ESPN.
Right.
Went to high school in Bristol, 20 years old. Won 2 championships in his 2 seasons playing for UConn. Well, Dinwiddie on the drive, and it's pulled. Wow, long pass through the hands of Toumani Camara as Portland was looking for a full-court alley-oop. Here's Hardy letting it rip, and he's touched. He's already got 13 points to lead Dallas in scoring.
Me and Devin are wearing funny little hats over here for the party.
Sharp.
What an intriguing talent he is.
Drafted in the same draft as Hardy.
Yeah.
Sharp was 7th, Hardy was 37th. Now Jaden on the drive, pass outside, and it's Clingan. He's made 1 3 tonight, but
Thought about it.
yeah, he did think about it, but reluctant to shoot it in the end. Toumani Camara not reluctant to shoot it. He misses it. Camara shooting 41% and averaging on threes, and averaging 15 points in the line. PJ's nearly 2 points, going 9 of 14 against the Lakers on Tuesday. Very efficient 22 to go along with that. 8 rebounds. PJ averaging career high 6. Take the lead for the first time in the game. Which quarter? Here's Chris Murray on the drive, leaves it for Clingan.
Heck of a pass.
Murray with the assist. Donovan Clingan. He's got 6 points in the first half. Dinwiddie missed on a 3. Sharp with the rebound. And Shaden Sharp, one-man fast break, scores with a foul. Leading Portland with 12 points now. He's averaging in their thumping of the Pelicans last night in New Orleans. Again, they're on the second night of a back-to-back. Dinwiddie gave up the dribble, tossed up. Paint catch, no, deflection, Washington.
Man, Derek Lively the second went down.
Hard. He's arriving into the play, though, as Dinwiddie puts it down and draws a foul. After the foul, Dallas ball. Marshall with the drive. Dinwiddie spotting up. He'll attack a crevice in the defense. Now trying to wedge his way up the baseline. Grimes does so, but they called an offensive possessions now after taking their first lead of the game. 3 by Hardy over Clingan. Good challenge. Falls out of bounds. Slings it to Camara. That charge that Camara drew a moment ago, his 17th charge drawn. He's #1 in the league. Drive here by PJ. Dallas got to stop. Dallas looking for a score. PJ wrestles it away. Oh, that was strong. He took it away from Clingan, but Grimes couldn't convert. And then Grimes catches up to Toumani Camara. And Dallas has it back. And Marshall, a bullet pass ahead. Washington got the defender in the air. Grimes with the attack. Back to PJ. Flips it up. A moment ago on that rebound. But Klingon, he is a mountain of a man. Oh, what anticipation. Grimes. Scoot Henderson foul. 20-year-old makes both. And then Tumani Kamara had. There's not going to be a highlight package ever in the future about that possession.
Whataburger is not sponsoring that possession.
Anderson lost it on the drive. Close out by Washington to Chris Murray. And Murray with that shot in the end, challenged by Daniel Gafford. Hardy's out in the open court. He's got Grimes and Marshall running with him. Marshall finds Grimes. Offensive rebound, Gafford, who finds Hardy. Yes, sir! Has 18 first-half points tonight. Murray goes baseline. Got around Grimes and finishes in lead. Dallas has battled back after a 1 of 13 shooting start to open the game. They fell behind by 10 points in the first quarter. On one occasion, they've had the lead here in the second. To tie it with a long-range attempt, but driving is Marshall. The long-range attempt comes off a kick-out and a rim out for Grimes. Scoot Henderson got past the defense and then weaved back into the defense. It's notable about this game as well, but it's a game Portland leads by 5 after 2 free throws by Scoot Henderson. Dallas's bench has 28 points. Portland's bench has 26. And looking for more bench points. They won't get it. Hardy missed. And then a tip follow attempt by Lively is also no good. Tumani Kamara 0 for 7 from the floor. Wasn't looking at the rim. He was looking to give it up to Denny Avdia. Now Kamara looks at the rim and hits for the first time.
He's definitely not shy about it.
You don't want these boys getting momentum going into the second half.
Closing quarters. It was at this point in the second quarter when Klay Thompson went off on Tuesday night. They could use that again. Dinwiddie's fouled. Remember, Dallas was down by 7.
Mystical aspect of
Here, they'll have, you would guess, maybe 3 more offensive possessions. Kamara just hit an open 3 and makes another one.
getting going.
He has been playing very well on the offensive end of the floor going into the game tonight. 5 straight in double figures and averaging 15 in the last 4. And shooting 57% in those 4 games. 41 from the arc. Post up PJ. Gave it up to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie lobbing, and it's cramped home. 2 threes. He's now the 7th different Portland player in this game to make a 3 tonight. Steal by Dallas. Klay Thompson running the floor. PJ in front of him. PJ baits the defender.
And puts him in a great spot.
For a 3, the old right there with me and Brian Damaris and PhD speaking Rick Carlisle.
Oh my God, yeah. I could do it all day.
Skin, I think you've at least got a master's degree in speaking Rick.
I went to Richland Junior College, and what do they even call that?
Associate's degree.
Yes, yeah, I got one of those.
Kamara pass, obvious shot very late in the clock. It's no good. Washington, 4 seconds, up to Hardy. Hardy looking for an exclamation point to end his first half. Doesn't score. He'll have to settle. Indian reggae musician, for those who don't know. Sharp is on this Portland Trailblazers squad. There's Simons hitting a 3. Simons and Sharp give you a lot of feeling the future is bright in Portland. Here's Lively underneath, not in a position to do anything, and here's Tumani Kamara. He misses on a 3. Quick pull-up 3, Dinwiddie, that's no good. Chasing the rebound Lively, but Avdia easily grabbing it. And then Avdia trying to draw a foul. He does it.
Devin Harris is known for getting the refs back at all times.
Blockouts.
That's frustrating. We were just talking about offensive rebounds. They did a great job in the second quarter. Mavs did, rather, limiting offensive rebounds.
And in 1985, you would never have seen me bat an eye about that continuation, by the way. Here is Dinwiddie with
the and one.
I was watching Mark Aguirre get and ones in 1985, bro.
He did.
Corner 3, Avdia, no good. himself going, Devin. He's been the one guy, along with Kamara and Ayton as well. That's three players of Portland who haven't done much on offense tonight. Nice in that situation. Here's Najee Marshall attacking. Euro step score.
Like one.
Marshall's second basket. Averages 11 points a game this year. Outside to Simons. 6-point game. Oh my goodness, Simon.
Some old Damian Lillard range right there.
I mean, who was his mentor?
Damian Lillard.
Yes.
And then it's a throwaway here. Simon's going to rise up again. That one no good. And Dinwiddie able to ward off DeAndre Ayton. P.J. Washington in transition. Nicely done. Spent the vast majority of this game trailing. They're down right now by 7.
About the other one, and that's
The right side of the floor with the free throws by Sharp extending the lead to 9. Another attack by Marshall. Defensive 3 seconds is the call here. Lively, another alley-oop. This time Pete. Ayton the screener. Sharp hesitates and then makes his move and ends up setting it up there for DeAndre Ayton.
I don't think Ayton has done a good job really making himself a part of this game yet. We know how dangerous he can be.
For 3, watch.
He got a quick hook to start the game too, Devin.
Just 4 points and 4 rebounds for Ayton in 16 minutes tonight.
He's playing like a guy that might have played in the game last night.
Here's Sharp, tough finish. 49% for the Trailblazers in this game, 45% for the Mavericks in this game.
I love those quick threes without the ball touching the paint.
Ayton pretty reliable on those top of the key jumpers, but another miss. Here's a long pass. Oh, it's Lively. That hook's so reliable for him this year. Baseline jumper, Ayton, and just got the nice roll on that one. Of it coming off his hands. They put it up there softly enough, and the Trailblazers lead by 9. 10 their biggest lead in this game. Now Dinwiddie will make the Blazers. Scoot Henderson is joined. Up to 10 for Dinwiddie. Mavericks led by 18 from Jaden Hardy. They've got 14 from P.J. Washington. Coming together between problem to navigate.
Mavs going to zone.
Yep. Denny Avdia. Got to check off on when you're in a zone. Kamara got the offensive rebound, but stripped going back up. Here's PJ on the spin. Hardy in the third quarter. Klay Thompson in the second quarter. Coming from tonight.
I think it's got to come with getting stops and playing at a faster pace and getting in transition.
I think next time Jaden Hardy sees the floor, he can be some of that instant offense too. They can give you a burst. You can feed all like that, Devin.
Great defensive play. P.J. Washington and Gabbard converge on Sharp, and Najee Marshall
With the left, and that's what I'm talking about. Getting stops and playing in transition. That's where you're going to make your money against this team.
Looked like Shaedon Sharp was going to have a pretty easy drive to the basket, but Dallas's defense shut the door, and now you've got a possession that's evaporating here on the Trailblazers. Down to 2 seconds. Henderson drifts out to the corner, and it's a shot clock violation. Bad pass. Grimes ran it down. Still plenty of time. Dinwiddie floats that pass to P.J. Washington. Corner 3, no good. And Sharp rises above a big crowd to rebound it.
Yeah, he is a stud athlete.
Henderson a catch and shoot 3. Long rebound. Grimes. Oh, what a play. He tipped it to Marshall, who then slides past.
This team struggles to score in the half court. It hasn't really got any good looks. It's allowed the Mavs to get into transition, put themselves in a position to come back in this game.
Chauncey Billups calls a timeout. Let's see what Portland does out of the timeout. They've got the ball in the hands of Simons. That's a good place to go. Foul's called on Marshall. It's 4. Portland shooting free throws the rest of the way here in the third. Runner Simons. Nope. Good block out Gafford.
A lot of times when a team's on the second night of a back-to-back, you can really put it on him in the third.
And here's Gafford, a drive, but too strong in the end. Oh, that looked like that was just set up perfectly for Gafford to give Dallas the lead. Now Henderson got Gafford off his feet. So that's going to be...
Makes a lot of sense.
Henderson is 6 of 6 on the line tonight. PJ on a post-up, lost the ball. Kamara lets the traffic clear and then takes it up ahead to Klingon. Drive Dinwiddie around Klingon. Dishes to Hardy, 1 and 3 short. Simon's a drive, got a head of steam. Dinwiddie's fouled.
And he's automatically in motion, but when you're bringing it to that second hand, the foul happens before that. It's not in shooting motion.
This guy just left a ref seminar.
Kleba had to run down that pass. Dinwiddie late in the clock. A heave and a miss. Offensive rebound. Washington blocked by Klingon.
He is a big boy, that Klingon.
Well, you really just, as Simon's missed.
A big part of his repertoire.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
What? Foul grifter Devin Harris.
That's
wow. Lively's back in. They didn't stay in that small lineup for very long. Lively came in and screened. Dinwiddie and hello. They had an 8-0 run to answer Dallas's 8-0 run.
A lot of that was in transition.
4-3, Denny Avdia.
I missed Zaza.
Lively, Hardy's on the floor. Grimes, no. Banton finally picks it up.
No, not a 6-point play.
Oh, Avdia misses. And a big rebound by Lively.
Well, you want to get rewarded for the effort, don't you?
So Portland's equaled their biggest lead, in front by 10. Attacked by Grimes. Klingon again. If he didn't block it, he certainly bothered it. Delano Banton followed home by Henderson.
Boy, they're building up a nice steady lead here as we head towards the end of the third.
A really good bench game for both teams tonight. Grimes and Hardy on the Dallas side, but multiple players on the Portland side.
Not giving up second chance points.
I mean, honestly, it's not even close.
Nuisance on defense.
Yeah.
Being big and just affecting shots.
7th pick of the draft last summer after his 2 years at Connecticut. Klingon goes out. DeAndre Ayton screening, driving. Here is Simons, and it's Kleba clutching the rebound.
Yeah, Lively got a piece of that.
Here's Hardy. He's attacking. Dishes to Omax. Omax redrives it. Final minute 22 of the third quarter.
It's open for the give and go.
Yeah, that was there. Now it's going to be up to Hardy to create something with the clock winding down, and it's salad out of something else. Here's a steal by Omax. Big moment in the game. Again, closing out quarters, making a run. Grimes got himself stuck. Hardy will let her rip. He's looked so good shooting the ball tonight. That one tantalizingly close to going in, and so is the foot. Henderson. Oh, wow. How did he find him?
If Rick is
Carlisle in Detroit. Henderson, he's got 18 points in the game, 10 of 10 at the line. Lost ball, Hardy, able to redirect it to Kleba, and Grimes cuts it.
Hardy doing a nice job of not losing that ball.
Heads up pass by Kleba. Simons waves offensive players out so he could go to work. Puts the shot up, buzzer sounds. Quarters years as CEO of the Mavericks. Oh, wow. Quick shot to open up the quarter, going to boomerang back to Grimes, goes to the floor. Oh, lost.
I see her son sitting right behind us. I was going to say that hand is in his chest as that ball's going on the ground.
Scoot's got 20 points. He's 12 of 12 at the line. He's creeping up on a season high, which is 22.
That's a good pass.
Lively flips it up, and it goes in. You're fond of saying it was G League Ignite on G League Ignite crime.
Yes.
Hardy fouled Henderson a moment ago. Bad
Clay.
save in by Aiden, and Clay able to save it in, and Omax up ahead to Grimes. Hardy, he is all alone and drills.
We're all feeling that.
Inside and out.
23 now for Jaden Hardy, equaling his season high, what he had in a game against the Atlanta Hawks on the road. Simons dribbling away a lot of the possession. He's still capable of doing something with it in the end. He got off a decent look, but Grimes rebounds. Important time of the game. Dallas can make this a one-possession game.
Give him the hook.
Here's Lively from behind. It was blocked by Aiden. Prosper puts up a shot. Lively, what a rebound. And it's Omax, and he's able to finally gather the ball. Dallas, plenty of time to get into something patient. Wrap around. Lively, putback. The psychology of getting in front. That's a really important part of the equation now for Dallas.
It is. Once you fight so hard to climb that hill, you need, just from that mental standpoint, knowing that you take the lead. Now, getting a stop out of this possession is going to be huge.
Simons draws the defense. He went to Denny Avdia. Now it's a late shot clock situation. Deep step back for Shaden Sharp, no good. Chris Murray, though, with an offensive rebound. Gotta contain Simons. Tough shot, no good. Klingon. Oh! Klingon.
Just like that, back to 6.
Looking for his second double-double of the year. He is one
And when Dallas got it down close, and then they just kept building it back up.
Yeah, went from a 1-point game back up to a 10-point game. Get back, Locke. Chris Murray.
Travel.
Wow. Shaden Sharp hits the corner 3.
Spoke up earlier about how hard it is to come back.
Oh, Lord.
As they give.
The Mavericks have chased the game all night long tonight, other than a 17-second stretch in the second quarter when they led. Here's your runner by front by 11.
There's got to be an urgency or just a burst with which you play. They have to play with more energy at the moment. Like, even look at this possession.
That possession almost came unglued. Lively's got it, puts it up, and scores. That's what it was. That was not intended to be an alley-oop pass, if my read on that is correct, right? Lively scores and builds on the double-double. And the 8-0 Portland run comes to an end. Simons, and they've called us trapped against the board, or hit after it hit the board. Nice cut, but Marshall doesn't finish.
And that was all clinging there, just hanging around the basket. Just his presence, created that shot miss.
You know he's back there.
Yeah.
You think about it.
Simons on the bounce. Foul is on the floor. Bounce Lively. The 3 previous games against Dallas this year. Simons at the end of the shot clock. Mavericks needed that defensive rebound, and they need a good offensive possession. Taking it to the hole, it's no good for PJ. There's a race for the ball. Falling down is Murray on the floor. Dallas, Washington.
To Clay.
Got it back to Marshall. Clay is open. A broken play leads to a good look, but it's a missed 3. Against big Donovan Klingon. Marshall going in. Three-point league. They average almost 17, but only 11 tonight. Can you force some mistakes down the stretch? As the game gets closer to the finish, and can you put pressure on them in a number of different wheels with all of the pressure? Lead back to 10. Dinwiddie around Avdia.
More so, you're going to need some stops on this end of the floor.
Can you force mistakes?
Really, really tough shots.
Sharp.
Like that.
It's a tough shot, and he misses it. Sharp's made some toughies tonight.
Okay.
Here comes Dinwiddie. Oh, them to go. That is scoop all the way underneath. Avdia made himself available. Good defense by Lively. Grabs a rebound. Hardy up ahead. Marshall leaves for Hardy. He scores.
And going small now with neither Ayton or Klingon out there.
Sharp on the bounce. Lively was communicating well defensively. Then got swing. Money Kamara. He hits.
These timeouts, back-to-back big plays.
All night long, that's what's happened. Catch inside, finish inside.
You have to get the lead.
Overgeneralize and oversimplify the NBA, but the essence of what the game is about. I mean, it's a game of runs. Can you respond? Simons on the drive. And it's a missed shot by Simons. Dallas gums up the works. Grimes just got back into the game. Abdia closed the door on a drive by Grimes. Now Dinwiddie through contact, and ball is in the hands of the free throw shooter. Going into play tonight. 18 made for Dallas, 17 made for Portland. Sharp had a huge three against Lively. And he's looking for another one. Good contest and a rebound by Grimes.
P.J. Washington was cheating over and took an angle away. Sharp settled.
Dallas trails by 6. Washington attacking. Out! And a...
Every time down the floor, can he continue to defend at a high pace and allow this team to get out of transition?
So it's Simons. Oh, nearly taken away by Grimes. Simons lost it. Turnover. On the move, it's Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, a drive and kick. Hardy's going to redrive it. Grimes runs to an open spot. Hardy, way short. Falls for a Lively foul. 2:45 to go.
Devin, that Portland
20-point plateau, 4-1 tonight. The first time in season 2 that Lively scored 20 or more in a game. He just made it a 2-point game with big free throws. Also 13 rebounds for Lively. Here's Sharp. Good contest. Rebound Lively. Outlet pass to Dinwiddie. Once more onto the breach. Here comes Dallas. 26 to play. P.J. Washington. It's a tie.
they've tied this thing. Get the stop now.
Abdia. Good defense by Grimes. Now to Donovan Klingon. Simons moves away from the screen. He misses a three. Dinwiddie, good job. He tapped it away from Klingon. Seats for Soldiers night. There's been some magic in the past on these nights. Here's Dinwiddie. Finds PJ. Yeah, baby.
I love Grimes putting pressure on him.
That forced a turnover a minute ago, Skin. Simons has it back. Here's Sharp. Sharp sees a gap to attack. He's fouled. It's time to dig in and play defense, and the shot clock's down to 4 seconds. This is going to be Simons rising. You know what's going to happen. He missed it. Oh, but Sharp got it back. He brought it down as a travel. Now Kamara slits the pick, and he missed it. Kamara, a 3 for 13 shooting game after that miss. A chance to make this a 2-possession lead. Dinwiddie using up some time. 9 on the shot clock. 50 seconds left in the game. And now Grimes. He hasn't had a thunderous game like he did against the Lakers the other night. Sharp goes into Toumani Kamara. No foul to give. Kamara turns away, goes to the baskets. Grimes back to Washington. Forward to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie got it over the timeline. And now here come 2 defenders. Ball to Grimes.
Got a foul.
Wow. Over to Washington. Now Hardy. Cross court to Dinwiddie. First free throw bounce we're talking about. Lead is
in this last 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah, you said you got to play the full 48. The first 44 I wasn't a big fan of. The last 4 were a hell of a last 4 minutes for the Mavericks.